Lou the layup. The rebound is off. They get it to Jordan. Here's Trump. 3-on-3. Jordan in deep. Jordan all the way. Score!
Jordan past Petrovic. Wow! Oh, yes! Yes! You can't believe that one!
What Jordan has done, the blueprint that he has laid is incredible, and it's amazing.
Inbounds. Here it is again. Now one. Here's Jordan. Jordan, just seconds to go. Puts it up. It's good at the buzzer. Not there, but there he is. What a defensive play by Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan is my GOAT. I play basketball because of Michael Jordan.
Listen, Michael's the best I've ever seen.
Maybe the top player of all time. I mean, I hold him in that kind of regard.
Michael's one of the greatest players that ever played the game.
You know, growing up in the 90s, Michael Jordan
will always be the GOAT. Always. I don't care who comes along.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born on February 17, 1963 in Brooklyn, New York. But it was in Wilmington, North Carolina, where he honed the skills that would one day make him a basketball icon.
Ahead to Scotty. Had to run out, catch it, now throws it back to Michael. Caught it with one hand from 15 off the board.
His early life in a competitive family environment laid the foundation for his relentless work ethic.
You know, my competitive nature went right into the pros. Kevin used to take practices and put me in the starting five. And he'd make it a competitive thing where the losing team have to run. So now I'm on the winning team, and halfway in the game, halfway in the situation, he would switch me to the losing team. And by 9 times out of 10, the second team would come back and win no matter what he did.
The story of Jordan being cut from his high school varsity team as a sophomore often serves as the first chapter in the legend of his career.
Got cut from the varsity team. I mean, this is a sad story.
It sounds sad, but it's true.
Maybe it's my fault that you didn't see that failure gave me strength, that my pain was my motivation. Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for every single day of my life.
This rejection fueled his determination, leading to a summer of intense training that would see him not only make the team the following year, but also star in it.
In the 10th grade, he'd made the team, played JVs, and then his junior, senior year, he played on the varsity team, and as I say, the rest is history.
I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed.
Showcasing early signs of his trademark competitive spirit and dedication to improvement. When Michael Jordan was selected for the prestigious McDonald's All-American Game in 1981, it was a clear sign that a star was on the rise. This event, held annually to showcase the best high school basketball talent in the nation, was the perfect stage for Jordan to display his burgeoning skills and competitive spirit.
I think for me at that time, it was very helpful for my confidence to play against players who were, the best in, on my level all over the world.
As he worked so hard in practice every single day.
As a senior in high school, he played in the McDonald's Classic, the nation's premier schoolboy all-star game, and he responded with some dazzling moves.
Reflecting on that game, it's clear that Michael Jordan was not just another high school basketball player. He was a young man on a mission, driven by an insatiable desire to be the best. That game was a glimpse into the future, a preview of the greatness that was to come. Every big college basketball program wanted him.
Michael Jordan was one of the finest basketball players, obviously at Laney High School, and during the senior year, he was rated the #1 player in the nation, so he was a pretty good ball player.
Jordan made a choice that would shape not just his career, but the future of college basketball. He decided on the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, drawn to its rich basketball history and the opportunity to play under the legendary coach Dean Smith. Jordan's college career at North Carolina under coach Dean Smith was pivotal.
A freshman from Wilmington, North Carolina, number 23, Michael Jordan.
When Michael Jordan stepped onto the campus of the University of North Carolina, he was already a remarkable talent. But by the time he left, he had transformed into something even more extraordinary.
Wow, is he up there?
College was where Jordan's skills, mindset, and understanding of basketball deepened.
I just saw him on a Sunday afternoon and I thought, oh my gosh, this may be the best 6'4" high school player I've ever seen. He was just gifted, but he had a desire that was different from everybody else. He told me he wanted to be the best player ever at North Carolina. I said, well, you've got to work harder than you did in high school. And he said, I worked as hard as everybody else. I said, excuse me, I thought you told me you wanted to be the best.
He worked tirelessly on his game, improving his shooting accuracy, defensive abilities, and overall game strategy.
When he first came to us, he was one of the most confident freshmen I've ever seen.
And 2 days later, he came back and said, I want to talk to you, and said, I'm going to show you nobody will ever outwork me, and nobody ever has to this day.
He was just always just, trying to test you. So that was his attitude. I knew he was going to be an all-star, but I didn't know he was going to be what he turned out to be, arguably the best that ever played the game.
My 3 years in North Carolina was very dear to me. I think that without those 3 years, I couldn't develop into the player and the person that I am today.
Well, I remember recruiting Michael Jordan. I remember him coming in on a weekend, and all I could hear was this big mouth, and it was Michael Jordan.